What's up, yo? I'm going to get right to the point in this video. We are going to discuss the V3, the OG, and the new OG telephoto, which I've had deployed for, I don't know, a few days now. I had the OG, everybody received the OG first, and then the telephoto ended up shipping out. And I've done a video on this, but every day things change. When I did the first video version of this, I was kind of bitching about how they were going to charge us shipping for the connectors for both of them, so you don't have to mount them in two different ways, which is important in another area of our shop because I'm mounting it on a window rail right there, which means I have to drill into the aluminum to mount it. So I was kind of miffed about having to pay shipping. Turns out they sent a thing saying, hey, sorry about that. We're going to waive the shipping if you want to order the mount to connect these two guys together. But what I'm really wanting to talk about is the differences in how they act, what I like about them and what I don't like about them. We were all excited to get, those of us who were excited about it, were excited to get the telephoto. And I did a shorts video that didn't get many views, so I'm going to go ahead and put this up here while I'm talking. And what I don't like about the OG and the OG telephoto is the warmth, the yellow tint that comes up. And as you're watching this video, you'll notice that I did 3 different sections: daytime, I didn't have a sunny opportunity to do it, but daytime with the light strips on, which refracts through the window, and with the light strips off, which would be at night after, like, I have them to set it to turn off at like 9 o'clock. So obviously the light strips are not good for the telephoto because of how you have to angle these things. I will mention the window mount is absolutely useless, especially for telephoto. Everybody's going, hey, get the window mount, you can bloop it, but that would literally just point it straight across the street. The reason I put these in was because we've had incidents where I needed better detail out here on this corner. If you crop and zoom in on a V3 or an OG, it will just blur out everything. However, as you see in that video, it's not doing so hot inside. It does get closer and you can make out some details of the tag. And people in that video have been like, hey, is it being compressed because of YouTube? Maybe, but it still looks pretty much the same way on my phone as it did when it uploaded. B, the window lights, the refraction of everything, because it doesn't have a seal sealing it up against the glass and blocking out the refractive, stuff in the shop or the lights that are on. It kind of would need a specialty type mount to do that. I mean, to make it block out. I'm thinking like the Canon sunshades that like telescoped out to block the sun. Maybe, I don't know. But the one thing I do like about the OG and the OG telephoto, how you play back the videos, wonderful. They are a little bit quicker than the V3s, seems like. And that's pretty much it. That's the only differences in them. So let's take a look at some of the footage from it, and I'll show you the app real quick. I could screen record this, but it's just as easy to do this. So you can embed one on top of the other. So here we have the telephoto. I like how that you can literally put it anywhere. There's not a predetermined area for this to go. You can literally stick it anywhere you want. And also, you can switch views. So now telephoto's in the big section and the regular OG, so just tap, switch, and there we go. So as you can see, that is a really neat feature of it, and you can hide it as well. And also the other really neat feature is how you play back video compared to the V3s. So you see how it has this neat little time scroll thing, and if you already have the V3, you know that is completely different. So we can scroll back to 206, take a photo, saves it immediately. It'll save like a bunch of photos. If you tap real quick and you want to get a bunch of photos, it does that. You can record as well. So I do like the layout, especially being able to embed another camera into it. That's a pretty neat feature, as well as move it wherever you want. I kind of like that a lot.
I like it a lot.
All right, in this section, I'm going to go ahead and input some of the footage from the V3 camera. Now we're going to put in some of the footage from the OG camera as Mr. Red Pickup here tries to get into a wreck. Then we're going to do some footage from the telephoto camera here. So two things I do want to point out. You see this little hookup here? This is the spotlight cord. Will work if you take your cord off your old spotlight. If you have a V3, you can undo your cord there, and of course your spotlight won't work anymore, and it's literally stuck to the camera, so yeah, whatever. But yes, two cameras will run on one cord. That'll reduce your number of plugs. And yep, the mounting kit will work fine with them. I've tried it. Also on the, I don't think I mentioned it in the other video. I'm going to put the link up here. The cam pan, the new pan. Oh, hey, look, it's panning. It also works with this. So in case you need to extend it, it will work. And then obviously we have another, I say obviously because you can definitely tell the V3s to the OGs, the new ones. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this out because of the refraction. As you can see, I'm going to put the clip into the video here of this camera facing the other way. And the problem we have with cameras is we've got a very narrow field of view. So if I turned it more this way to try to get, if there's big vehicles right here, it's not going to go over. So really my only clear field of view is kind of in this window right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run one of these outside and check out the view without it going through the glass to see if we can capture tags with no glass refraction. This view would be nice, except it's way too low. That's just asking to get hit. And the earlier view was from up here. So that's about the lowest I can go. It just severely limits the field of view. But I'll be interested to know if the glass does play a part in the refraction and not being able to see it.
With the right equipment, the image could be enlarged and sharpened.
And after loading that footage into this video, it is the next day, by the way, and checking it out, we can see that either outside or inside is pretty much the same. Telephotos may work great for like a stationary or immovable tag, but when cars are moving by and there's light refraction or rain, headlights, it's just not gonna do what I was kind of hoping it would do. So I think we need a V3 Pro telephoto now. Maybe it would get something a little bit better. So Wyze, make us a V3 Pro telephoto. And I put that back up last night, and it just happened to catch an event that happened last night as well. If you have any questions or comments on cameras, I'll try to help you as much as I can. Obviously, I have quite a few, and I'm going to hopefully get the little connectors in, and I'm not going to worry about putting them outside because it doesn't really change much. But anyway, stay tuned to this channel if you're interested in techie stuff like that. We do reviews on smart locks and such. So I know those of you with cameras are also interested in things like smart locks. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and we'll catch y'all next video. Thanks for watching.